Hey, I want to talk to you for just a minute about sowing with your eyes open, but reaping with your eyes closed. Many of us do that. And what I mean is that oftentimes when we sow with our eyes open, in many instances, we know what we're doing, but we throw caution to the wind. You know, one of the things that your body is not going to do is to continue to forgive you. You know that if you stay up all night long or all day long, if you don't get the proper rest, you know that if you don't eat right, you know that if you don't exercise and you just pour anything into this temple, listen, you're going to have to reap that. And in many cases, in many circumstances, we sow, we know, we read labels which say that things are not good for us. We understand and we can comprehend disclaimers which says not good for health. We know, we are aware of the fact that, to do XYZ for prolonged periods of time, that is going to cause us a problem, but nonetheless, we do it anyway. We sow with our eyes wide open. But when it comes to the repercussions of what we've sown, we want to reap with our eyes closed. We don't want to see it. We want to pray and ask God to move it and on and so forth, et cetera, et cetera. You got to understand this, is that God never shows up in the supernatural until the natural is exhausted. And God is not going to do for you. He's not going to do for me. He's not going to do for us the things that we can do for ourselves. Sometimes we find ourselves moving so fast until we get buyer's remorse. I've counseled couples over the course of the years, and there have been some that I've just said, hey, I can't put my name on this. I can't marry. I'm not telling you not to get married. But with the things that I've been able to ascertain from the conversation, you guys are not ready. And I'll never forget one person in particular. They went on and got married against, my suggestion. And 2 years later, they asked or said, I don't know how I got here. And I said, don't say that, because you do. I said, with all of the red flags and all of the cautions and all of the warnings, you chose to do it anyway. You sowed with your eyes wide open, but you want to reap with your eyes closed. Friend, it doesn't happen like that. The scripture says this: be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap. So if you sow into good ground, you ought to reap a good harvest, a good crop. So listen, sow with your eyes open, reap with your eyes open. One of the beautiful things in life is to know that you've done well or you aim to do well, and now you can reap the benefits, the fruit of the labor, as a result, the fruit of the seeds that you've sown. Listen, you can't sow with your eyes open and reap with your eyes closed. It doesn't happen like that. I pray this word today gave you strength for the journey.